book, and say, I don't know, whatever the latest social networking tool that might be a lot cooler but doesn't have as many people on it might be. So that's Jaiku, JAIKU.com, and of course my Jaiku address is on the site. Next, MySpace. And this is my MySpace page. Not a lot to it. One of the things that I tell people is, I think one of my comments on my profile is I'm not here. I spend very, very little time on MySpace. To be honest with you, it's more for young people and people. This is the kind of stuff you see here all the time. I have no intention on chatting or flirting or whatever else it is that people are selling here. But I do have quite a few friends. My username here is techanything, myspace.com/techanything spelled out. It has a lot of cute stuff that younger people dig, and I have 82 friends presently on MySpace because I experiment with it. It's my business. I think it's possible that you could generate relationships on MySpace, but it's mostly a social website. I'm going to kill that and move on. Bebo. Bebo is mostly a European thing. Almost all of my friends on Bebo, and I have 84 right now, are Irish. I had some friends from Ireland, and it went through them like crazy. So I just really don't know how useful this is, except it's kind of pretty. It works kind of nice. It's actually based in Silicon Valley. It's in the United States in San Francisco. It's not based out of Europe, although it seems to be phenomenally successful in Europe. And AOL is involved. I may not be any more than the search. I haven't really done much research on the Bebo funding system, but that usually doesn't matter to people. Bottom line is, it's got some toys hooked in, like the Microsoft Live Messenger, AOL Instant Messenger, Skype. Skype, not a social networking tool, but a really neat product. That's a different podcast, okay? So here we are. This is the Bebo website, and this is the little theme that was a free theme that I got. Oh, whiteboard. I think my daughter drew me a picture. Probably find it. There we go, right there. Duck Not Dead. So here's the picture that my daughter drew and sent me. There she is drawing it out. See that? That's a picture that she sent me. Just one of their cute toys. Aside from being cute and an interesting way to communicate with other people on Bebo, I don't know how useful this is, but that's it. Kill it. We're moving on. High Five. It's another social network. High Five is really popular in South and Central America. So here's Mikhail, a programmer that I worked with before, and apparently I've got 6 friends. I joined this today. I just didn't have a High Five account, and it's kind of my job to find out what these things do. And apparently I've got, I don't know, all those people. So several people have messaged me on High Five, and I'll definitely be getting back to Mikhail. So High Five, another social networking, kill it. Moving on. Facebook. Facebook is huge. Here's the difference between Facebook and MySpace and High Five. I know people in all sorts of businesses networking through Facebook. I know people getting real connections. Let me kill this. Getting real connections and having communications and having success through Facebook. Finding people to work with, employees, employers, keeping in touch. It seems to be mostly, I think, because it came from originally a college scene. I think it was started on the Harvard campus. It's also a very clean application. It's another SaaS, is software as a service. You don't install it on your computer. You just use it through a web browser. And all this you're seeing, by the way, I'm doing through, this is all done through my web browser of choice, Firefox. So some of these systems work a little bit faster, a little bit cleaner on Internet Explorer, but most people in my community, the internet development community, believe that things should be universally productive or universally friendly. And we like to see things work on Internet Explorer and Firefox, and preferably the other browsers as well. So I'm showing you how these things work and look on Firefox. Facebook, highly successful for networking. I think it's a great tool for that cause, but because there's so many things going on, and let me go look at some of my friends. Go to my home or maybe my profile. They've changed this recently. There's a lot of people that have actually complained about that. So I think it's my profile. Go in here. Oh, over here I've got friends and stuff. So there we go. There's my 108 friends on Facebook. You'll notice the largest number of people I have in my friends group is on Facebook, and I don't think that is in small part due to the success of Facebook itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find somebody who is really successful networking through these tools and show you what he does with it. Here's Gary Vaynerchuk, professional drunkard. I'm just kidding. He sells wine. He sells a lot of wine. And he is aggressive on these social networks. He does everything, and he does it to the 10th. He is extremely active on all these social networking tools. And Gary will put videos on here. He does. He's big into Twitter. He's big into. I think he has a pretty big Ponce footprint. Has a ton. Let's go look at how many friends he's got. 4,994 friends. This guy has been busy developing relationships with people. And I'm not going to go through all the services on here, but needless to say, you have videos, you have walls you can write on, you can share links, you can post photos, you can join causes. And actually, I'll go back to my home for a second. I actually belong to several groups. So I've got groups and causes. I'm going to show you some of the groups that I've joined. These are groups joined by my friends, and these are groups that I have personally joined or am somehow involved in. And one of those is the former Prattville AL Trinity MYFers. That was a youth group that was in my hometown when I was in high school. Somebody looked me up, sent me an email, got in touch with me. Someone in the group developed an illness, and we've been talking and communicating. There's only 8 members on the Facebook group, but through email and through other social networks, we've managed to keep in touch really well. Other groups have been a little bit bigger. If you'll notice, the Vaniacs, which is Gary Vaynerchuk's group, there's 2,654 people there, and there's an experiment group, which there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on, which is a Christian organization, and there's 408,000 people that are in that group. So we're going to move on. Flickr is not a social network. Flickr is a tool, but it's a really useful tool if you like uploading pictures. I forget how much you get. I think it's 100 megabytes you get a month or something like that. By the way, that Vimeo website that I showed you that did video, you get a half a gig, 500 megs, and I believe that 500 megs is a week. It could be a month, but I think it's a week, and more details on the website. But these tools are mostly for when you have a lot of information you want to share with people, or this is a great tool for just toying around. And here's some of my pictures. This was the rebellious dog that we had, cute as he was. He ended up literally going to the farm. Noah did not euthanize the dog. This cute little animal right here attacked my neighbor. He literally went running and airborne, jumped in through the air, past me, and tagged him on the knee. And so this guy, after digging holes, you see those cinder blocks back there? Oh, I wish I'd taken pictures of that. We ended up building, my neighbor was kind enough to split the cost with me to build a concrete wall along the entire border between our properties to keep this little guy from digging through and harassing his animals.